All right. Guys, we are live in the studio the first time since August the 9th, 2025.
Long
So
time.
it has been a long time. We did a couple of lives like in Gatlinburg and when I was shoveling snow, stuff like that. But this is the most fun, and we're in here tonight and we're waiting for you guys to
Come on in.
come on in, come on in. We got two people, and I think that's just me and Tina. And we're going to start it off, though, before I start telling some stories with some Woodford Reserve. Let's see if I can get this focused in. Yes, double oak from MC's liquor store. They call it MC's Wine and Liquor. We picked that up when we went to Gatlinburg, and that was the first video we did and that I had done in 5 months. So uh, almost quit, but we're not going to talk about that today.
Because we are here.
Yeah, we're here, and we got Christy's here.
Hey, Christy.
And
how are you?
I'm sure Scott is
Good to
not
see ya.
too far away. So it's good to see Christy and
So good to
Scott.
see you.
They've been supporters of us for so long.
Yes, indeed.
Those are awesome, awesome people. Now, so we're going to try this Woodford Double Oak. Is there an easy way to open this? No, probably better use my trusty Gatlinburg bear knife. See that bear that's on there? Let's see if I can scoot it up. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool.
Hey, Terry Wagner, how are you?
Oh, wow. Good to see you. You got to be careful not to cut the cork on this thing. So,
thank you for joining us.
yeah, Terry,
it's
thanks
been
for
a
coming
long
in.
time
Trying to show her.
since we have done this.
And so, cheers.
Hopefully you can hear us okay. Give us a thumbs up if you can, because we haven't, again, done this in a while, so I don't know how our sound is. Let us know, please.
Yeah. All right. And listen, they're watching while on our road trip. Will y'all be careful? Hope you're not driving right this second. I mean, but it's so cool that you would join in.
Yeah.
At this time. So that's really awesome. And so thanks for coming in. That's cool. And man, there's nothing better than a road trip.
I know. That's us.
I love road trips. And soon as gas prices ever come down, we'll go on another one.
Yeah, that's been kind of rough.
We'll see about that.
I'm sure everybody can agree with that.
All right, this cork pull is going out to Scott and Christy, and then we'll take a sip, and then I'm gonna tell you how I got into Bigfoot. And so let's do this cork pull to Scott and Christy. Woo, there you go.
Now, Woodford in general, double oaked, is one of my favorites. And when I saw that, or when we saw that at MC's, I was like, oh my gosh, a double oaked. And it's a store pick. And that's one of our favorite bourbon hunting stores.
It really is. Because that's probably one of the only ones that we finished like 2 bottles full, maybe 3. So when we saw a store pick, not only is it double oak, but it's a store pick, and that's what makes it so cool. So
and there's Scott.
Yeah.
Hi, Scott.
Good to see you guys.
You didn't miss that cork pull.
It's already warm out here, so it don't need to be warmed up, but I still like to swirl it because that's just what I do. That always smells so good, like brown sugar, cinnamon, and like just sweet. Like
that's, of course, one of my favorite things about sipping bourbon is also sniffing bourbon.
Sniffing and sipping. As Dice from Granny and Dice, the gambling Granny.
So good, guys.
They're so
smell it.
Yes. Oh wow. That is really, really, really good. And it's on is let's see what the proof of this is. It's
Man,
90.4. So it's 45.2. So it's 90.4.
that
So
to me
mhm.
is a little warmer than what that is.
Yeah, it is because it's probably
I
from.
would guess it'd be 100 proof, but
Mhm.
that would be wrong. But at the same time, sweet to me. I don't know what you think.
There's Tom E.
Oh, Tom.
Man, Tom, I've been thinking about you. I don't get on Instagram a whole lot. I hope you're doing well. Tom's had a rough time with some things and illnesses, so we hope he's. I've been praying
Hope
for
you're
him
doing good.
constantly, so I hope that's helping. What and since Tom is here, I had this just hand. He says Woodford is a good pour.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
Who are you two? He said.
when Tom, there's Polly Walnuts too.
Hey, Polly.
Scott says Woodford is a good pour.
Yeah.
And Polly Walnuts said Tommy is here. Whoop whoop. Yep, that's what I say.
Yeah.
Well, Tom went to Vietnam, and he sent us gifts, and I'm gonna save this for when I see Scott and Christy because I know Christy would enjoy drinking this little Cobra out of the bottle. So
snake wine.
Christy, that's for you. And it's called, what's it called, honey?
Snake wine.
Snake wine, yes. Snake wine in the house. And I don't want to open that
Christy
because
says, ew.
and he sent us these cool shot glasses. Let's see if I can get. That's so cool. And here's another one. Scott said that's a hard pass. It's probably better than Malort. And there's the other side. Those are so cool. So thank you, Tom. It's so nice to be thought about from our YouTube family while they're on the road, and so that's so nice. Krista said you can have her share. We'll give it to Tina, but that's just crazy.
Only if Tom is
Look
gonna
at
drink it with
look
me.
at the back of it.
Ooh. That's a bit scary.
It is.
Oh,
So anyway,
I will take Malort.
I'll take Malort over that. Polly says Malort is not that bad. There's some people that say that.
Yeah.
There's my daughter. She thinks it's wonderful.
She does because she's a Chicagoan.
Yes. So anyway, but the Woodford is great. Now, if you're like a beginner and you don't know where to start, it's only 90 proof, 90.4, and it has such great taste. That might be one to start with, but I don't know. Maybe try like an 80 proof. Maybe try like a Buffalo Trace or something like that, and then work your way up.
Seeking Vegas sunrise. What?
She says, I'll be dead before I drink that snake wine. And there's somebody else who likes that Malort.
How are you guys?
Yes.
So good to see you.
Yes, good to see them.
Christina and Anthony.
Anthony likes his Malort. He's the Malort king, I guess. So
Yes,
anyway, so let's get to the topic a little bit. When I was a little kid, the first experience I ever had was watching the Patterson Gimlin film come on TV. I don't remember what the show was. I just remember I was a little kid, 7 or 8 years old, and looking at this thing. It might even been, they did a documentary that was in the the movie theaters, and I think they redid that too as well. So with the Patterson Gimlin film, and then that old movie about Eight Canyon that was in this big Sasquatch movie from like 1970 or something, which I actually saw in the movie theater. That always got my interest up, and I started believing kind of in Bigfoot then. I mean, I'd never had any proof. Then throughout the years, I start teaching and coaching. I'm coaching basketball. I'm not paying attention to anything. But when I retired, I started doing a lot of hiking, and I moved out to Kingman, Arizona, and doing stuff. Even went out to Willow Creek, California. I was really getting into the Bigfoot stuff. One of the reasons, right before I retired, well, I shouldn't say right before, it's probably a few years before.
Yeah.
I went on a hike. I had been watching some of the Finding Bigfoot series that was on TV. And I found I really liked when they were interviewing the people at the beginning of the show and they were telling their experiences. But then after they went out into the woods, I found some of that kind of stupid, but it is what it is. But here I am out on a hike in Virginia, just off the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I'm hiking, and I had thought, you know what? I got this walking stick. I'll just hit this tree 3 times and see what happens. What the heck? Because in my mind, it was a squatchy area. There's plenty of game. There's water. It's all kind of vegetation. So I thought I'd just check that out. So that Woodford is so good.
It is. I need a little bit more.
And I had not even started YouTube yet. But I was walking, and all of a sudden, after I hit those 3 knocks, I stood there for a minute, hit the tree 3 times, stood there, didn't hear anything. I started walking, about 3 or 4 members, and look at here. We got our first new member.
Thank you, Tom. Welcome to Trailblazers.
And I digress, but I appreciate that. And, a lot of people were upset that I canceled membership, but you think about that. Had I not, you're paying 9 months with no live streams. You're paying 5 months with no videos. I don't want to treat my friends like that.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I canceled. It had nothing to do with you guys. I love you guys. Anybody? Yes. I love y'all.
Appreciate you so much.
So quit messing with our memberships. And I just didn't want you to pay for 9 months or 5 months or even a month or 2. I just didn't want you to do that. So that's why I ended up canceling all that stuff, because I wouldn't want to pay for somebody that's not putting out content. So that's just me. So anyway, here's what happened after I hit the tree knocks 3 times. Some of y'all have seen this video. It has about 270,000 views. So let me show you this right now. I'm going to share my screen. I just heard 2 tree knocks. Probably about 5 minutes ago, I knocked on the tree with 3 knocks. And these were so distinct knocks right now. Did you hear that? Now listen to this. I hope the camera picked that up. There was 2 knocks and then 3 knocks. Actually, it was 3 and 3.
I just heard 2 tree knocks.
All right, so so anyway, that that kind of shook me up. I didn't see anything, but I sure did hear those knocks. And yeah, Tom says woodpeckers. Tom knows it's going to piss me off when he said that. So anyway, if you've ever heard a woodpecker, you know that they go. I mean, they make a lot of racket, lot of racket, and there's no way. To me, what it sounds like is something hitting a tree, and then it's like there's another one a little bit farther off, and it might be hitting rocks. I'm not sure. It could be another tree, but there's 2 separate beings there. And
you missed this. Seeking Vegas Sunrise. Welcome to the Trailblazers. Thank you, guys.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate y'all so much.
I did miss that. There they are. Thank you, guys.
And welcome in Back Creek Cabin from the mountains of Virginia.
There you go.
Thanks for joining us.
Back Creek Cabin. You can't beat that. That's where I want to be. Some cabin back in the woods by a creek. That's cool. Thank you, Christine and Anthony. You guys have been so good to us. That's so awesome.
Christy, welcome to Trailblazers. Thank you.
What?
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. All you guys that we love so much, I sure do appreciate you.
And thank you so much just again for being here tonight, because I know it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you.
Yes. Because I was almost ready, and not only because, you know, I was kind of burnt out, but also just the way YouTube, they changed the algorithm, and I was like, you know what? I'm just done. I'm kind of burned out. I don't know if I'm going to come back. But whenever I decided to go to Gatlinburg, we were just like going to go for a weekend. I mean, I was like, you know what? I'm going to film because I love Gatlinburg, and
it's very inspirational.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the closest thing that to us that we go to a lot, just because it's close to home and we love it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't get to go to Vegas as often because we just can't make it out that way as often. So it's very inspirational.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. It's where we got married. So
yeah,
and
I guess that's why.
So Back Creek County says, love your videos. Always welcome out here in the mountains. Well, thank you. And so glad you guys are back. Christy says, well, we're glad to be back.
We are.
This was always the most fun, really. It was doing these. And I
hanging out
doing that.
and chatting.
So
it's a lot of fun.
We're gonna have another pour, but one thing I want to show you, you know, Tina and I used to be really big NASCAR fans.
Yeah.
We went
years ago
every year to Martinsville, to Charlotte. We even went to Daytona, and we were big Dale Earnhardt fans. I was. She's Jeff Gordon. And I picked this up not too long ago when Rebel had this Kyle Busch single barrel select, and I hadn't opened it, and it's, you know, signed by Kyle Busch and all that.
And if you don't know,
not a real signature,
which you probably do, but he recently passed away.
Yes.
Very young.
Sad.
Kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
really sad.
We had forgotten or didn't think about having that, and I was like, how ironic is that? That we have that. So that's a pretty special bottle.
Yeah, so I won't be opening that, but I just wanted to share that with you. I'm glad I had that as a keepsake.
Byron the Bourbon Guy. Welcome in, Byron.
He said, love seeing your video in Monterey. That's Monterey Virginia, up Highland County. He said, we did a travel nurse assignment in Franklin, West Virginia. It's truly God's country. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All that whole area is so beautiful.
Sure is.
He said, don't let Walt cheat on the next taste test. He does that, you know. He's going back where I stomped Tina on that. She was winning for like the first 3 pours. Oh, I've heard that that's good, Terry. That the Rebel root beer is a great sipper.
I would probably want to try that.
Doesn't Nathan have one of those?
He probably does.
I think he does. Or
everything.
Lori would buy it because she loves those.
She loves the flavors. Mm-hmm.
So now we'll let him. Here's a bottle, and I got to tell you, after the Tree Knox incident, there was a few more incidents there. I kept going back trying to get a reaction, and then something happened while I was there, and it scared me really bad.
Yeah, it did.
And I didn't go back for, gosh, it was over a year. But I had gone up there. I even left apples in places that people wouldn't hike, and I'd set an apple and go check on it. It was gone. Of course, that could have been an animal, could have been a bear, we don't know. But then I went out there late one evening, and I was hiking. I didn't hear any knocks or anything like that. But then I got this feeling like, and I can't remember if that was this time that I heard this big rock that sounded like a big giant rock just hit the ground. And I was like, whoa, what is that? It was like something through a boulder. And I looked around, I'm thinking, was that a bear stomping the ground? Or, of course, even a bear couldn't you could almost feel the ground shake. And I couldn't see anything. I kept looking around. I was like, well, it's time to leave. So I started heading out, which is I was about maybe a mile and a half to the car from there. And I started walking out, and I get to this one area, and if y'all watch my channel, I've told this before, and it's even been in videos, so that I'm talking about. But I go through this one path where the trail is like it's got an embankment pretty high on this side, and this side not so much, but there's a little bit. And I'm going through there, and I start hearing sounds like they're walking beside of me on both sides, and I'm I was first thinking, gosh, maybe it's a coyote. But I would stop, and it would stop. Now, coyote or anything else is probably not going to stop when you stop. I don't think. And so, then I called my brother Bruce, and I called Tina and say, look, I'm here's where I'm at. I'm trying to get out. It's getting dark. I mean, it was dark at the time, and I was going out, so I really couldn't see in the woods, but I could feel and kind of hear this thing saying, it's time to leave. It's time to leave. Maybe that was me, but it felt like it was coming from out from somewhere saying it's time to leave. It was like,
your inner spirit.
Yeah. So that was the last crazy thing. And now we're going to try this Penelope.
No.
Are we going to vote?
It's not Penelope.
Not Penelope. There's Penelope. We're going to try this. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. And where did we get this? When we went with Nathan and Lori?
I think so. Did we get it at John O's?
Maybe.
In Kentucky.
Yeah, I think so. or one of those places. But anyway, this is the 2XO Kiowa blend, which is Kiowa is an island right off the coast near Charleston. So we're going to try this, and then I'm going to tell you my next adventure out in Willow Creek, California. And I think this has
anyone in here tried this or any 2XO? That might be a better question. And if so, what kind?
I hope I didn't put everybody asleep.
But I love the other 2XOs. So,
but can you believe we've got 3 new members of old members?
I know. Thank you.
3 old new members came back.
Members.
We love you guys. That's so nice. Appreciate y'all. And I'm not here to. I know that when you're members, it's nice for you all. I got to put my Bigfoot emojis back up.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get to that. So this cork pool is going to go out to
anyone tried this?
Since it's not snake wine, we're still going to do this out to Tom E, who travels across the Atlantic or Pacific, across the oceans. And since we're doing the Kiowa Islands, the Kiowa blend, that's kind of like out in the ocean. So
kind of like out in the ocean.
Let's hear this cork pull. Nice.
Tom said he'd be right back, so he may not be in here. But
oh, Tom missed his cork pull. Did you get me another glass?
No, I did not.
I'm going to use the Buffalo Trace cup. Kiowa. Man, that smells good.
2XO Kiowa. Here we go.
Sometimes you got to give blends a chance, guys.
How about Byron? Have you tried this 2XO? I don't know if you're still in here, Byron, the bourbon guy.
And this is 104 proof, 52%, and it's the distiller is the great, and I do mean great, Dixon Deadman. I don't know what I can say. Dixon Deadman.
All right, Tom, you're back. Did you hear your cork pull?
Yeah, we just did a cork pull for you. You might have to rewind it. So anyway, let me read to you about the Kiowa blend. It's the 4th release in the ongoing Icon series from 2XO, 2 times oak. That's what 2XO stands for. Each release is unique, created by blending select stocks of my finest barrels and crafted using my double barrel process. The Kiowa blend is a nod to my happy place where I go with my family and friends to unwind and recharge. Sometimes you need to step off the grid. You sure do. So that's the Kiowa. Look at Steve.
Hey, Steve Hickey.
Got to rewind.
Good to see you.
Oh, man, that smells good. I think that smells better. This is 2 times oak, too. Gosh, on the nose, that is so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom says he got it.
All right.
Guys, appreciate everybody that come in here. We're going to tell you about Willow Creek, California in just a minute. As soon as I try this Kiowa, which, dang, this stuff smells so good. It smells. It smells like the Woodford, but it's got a little more thicker cinnamon, a little more thicker.
Oh, Scott. Thank you, Scott. The Lungwitz team has joined the Trail
both
Blazers.
Of y'all. Y'all didn't have to do that, but that is very nice of y'all. And so nice of everybody that's signed up tonight. That is so cool. And so let's try this. Oh man. You know what? I forgot this. Well, we've scored that. I would give that right there. The Woodford Double Oak a 85. Here's Auntie Aaron. Auntie Aaron.
Auntie Aaron, welcome in.
Well, good to be in here with Auntie Aaron. Yeah. Cool. Thanks for coming in.
What'd you say the proof was on this? This is hotter to me.
104. It's hotter. Mm-hmm. It's better. This is a solid 90 for me. I mean, this is really good. It's really good. Wow. That's good. So, Scott and Christy said, we enjoy you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. We miss you guys.
I'm going to say.
And we planned to go to Deadwood, but we had to cancel because they're like, you know what? It was going to cost us $800 just in gas. Just in gas. So we're like, we got to work.
And that was bare minimum. That was just going there and back.
She said the video caption caught my eye. Well, good. The thumbnail worked.
Right.
That was good. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We talk about Bigfoot on here. I do some bourbon, and we do a lot of traveling and eating, which I need to cut down on that. But we do a little bit of everything. Yeah. So this is a really cool community of people. A lot of them I met in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. And so it's really cool.
We've been a family with a lot of these folks for a good 5-6 years now.
Yes.
That's a really while, cool. Isn't it, guys?
Yeah. So now I'm going to share, as y'all know, I did a video on Willow Creek, California, when I actually had an actual Bigfoot sighting. Obviously, I didn't get it on film like nobody does, but I did see it with my own 2 eyes, and I'm gonna tell you what, it blew me away. The people that know me, when you watch this clip, you can see how my expression changed from I'm looking for a bear, that I saw driving up that N12 road. I think whatever that means, but that's the road up near Willow Creek. And I saw a bear, and then as I'm going up that road, so I stopped because I want to get the bear on camera because I'm a YouTuber. So that's what you do. I want to get the bear. So I stopped to get the bear. And then you'll see what happens. So let me share my screen and show you this video. A little clip from Willow Creek. And this is right when I saw the bear. I had just turned my camera off and set it down, and then here comes this black bear running right in the middle of the road. And I tried to pick it up and turn it back on, but I don't think it caught anything. And you can see I'm pretty relaxed right now. I believe he went right down in here. Couldn't see him anywhere. Pretty good sized bear too. Dang it. Maybe I'll see another one. As long as I don't see any little baby bears, then I'll be all right. If I see them, I I don't want to be near mama when that happens. I did see something walking in the woods, and it was not a bear. It was on two legs. Holy shit. It shook me up. He was right down in those woods. Pretty good sized bear, too. So, even watching that now, man, it shakes me up, and because it takes me back to that time, and I saw this thing with these two long legs. I mean, just take two steps, and you can see how dark it was out there. So I really could not make out his face. I could see an outline of a shadow, but you can't get much detail. But on the legs, you could see so clearly. You could see like hand down there while he's walking, but shook me up. Now, after that,
there's Terry Meyer.
There he is.
Hello, Terry. Say hi to Sue.
Yes.
Good to see you guys. Sorry it's been so long.
Long time friends. They still we always contact each other a lot of times in the winter when it's snowing. Of course, that's every day up in Minnesota. And then they've had a bunch of storms up there. So it's been crazy. He says Willow Creek is 5 hours north of me. Well, you should go up there, Tom. Wrestle that Bigfoot. Strap him to the top of your vehicle. So that right there, that incident right there really, while I was kind of always interested in Bigfoot, kind of believed in Bigfoot, well, there you have it. I saw it now. I mean, it's 100% because I saw it. And
like,
so
it puts a whole different perspective on it, doesn't it?
Yep. And it just changes your perspective of a lot of things because I read so much about it. I watch videos about
whole demeanor changed.
Yes. That's exactly right. I mean, you can see I went from like, daggone, you see that bear and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, holy wow.
You called me after that too. Of course, I wasn't out there. And it was the most probably like, I don't know, in shock.
Yeah.
That he just had a hard time even getting it out. He's like,
right. I was shook up. I was shook up for weeks, but anyway, now my goal, a lot of people they make the casks and all that kind of stuff of the footprints, which I've got the mixture to do now because I met Steve Barcelli, who runs the Bigfoot Museum in Littleton, North Carolina. Great guy. He hooked me up with the stuff, and I've been there, but I always forget to take the stuff. I've seen, that's a good movie, Harry and Henderson.
Well,
and
Tom said your favorite, Walt's favorite of all
time. Yes. And so I think my goal though is now I want to get a video. You see so many of these hoaxers, it makes me mad. These little shorts come up and some of them are the stupidest things you've ever seen. And it gives people like me a bad name where they think that I'm making stuff up. And that's just, anybody knows me knows I'm not going to make anything up. I just don't. And Erin says her Fifth Element is my favorite movie of all time. Well, for me, The Outlaw Josie Wells is my favorite movie of all time. The Outlaw
That's a
Josie
good one,
Wells.
too. That's a good one. All right. So, what do you think about
Yeah.
this 2XO?
This 2XO, I told you I gave it a 90. It's one of the
I
best
know.
things I've ever
It
tasted.
is
It's full of flavor.
Really good. Like the Woodford is so good too, but it, and very smooth. This is drinks a little hotter,
Yeah.
but still in its own way smooth for a over 100 proof.
Yeah. The difference is the Woodford Double Oak is 65, which for a lot of people that's going a little stretch over their budget, but it's well worth every drop.
Yes.
This, what was this? About 129 maybe,
something like that. They're always up there.
So it's 100 and something up to 130.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay more than 130, but
that it's worth it.
I don't usually like to go above 100, but my goodness.
That's good.
And Back Creek Cabin, yes, Woodford is very good. If you ever get a chance to go to that distillery, Woodford Reserve is one of my favorite. Now, that's not my favorite bourbons other than the Double Oak, but it's a cool distillery. It's really a lot of fun. Yep. My Western is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Then the original True Grit. Yeah, both of those are good. But that the original True Grit is great. Glenn Campbell in there. But I thought they did a really good job of the remake with Jeff Bridges. And who was it? Was it Matt Damon that was Glenn Campbell or something?
Who else it was? I know it was Jeff Bridges, but
I thought they did a really good job with that. The Outlaw Josie Wells is, and then Tombstone. I watch Tombstone clips over and over. They come up all the time, and I just watch them on YouTube.
I'm going to tell you on Tombstone, all of them were great. But Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, has, to me, that's one of my favorite performances in a movie of all time. He is just so good. Yeah. He was such a good actor.
How he didn't win the best supporting actor, I'll never know. Again, I want to thank the people members that I had that came back tonight. You guys, y'all, I can't even express how much that touched my heart. Yep. That was really nice of y'all, because that just, look at there, Rio. That's my favorite John Wayne movie is Rio Bravo, I believe. That's Rio Bravo. Is that the one with I can't remember. Not Dean Martin. Maybe it is Dean Martin. But that's my favorite
and
one.
He said he was
yeah, you're right, Terry. Clint is the Unforgiven. What a movie. What a movie. So thank you guys that rejoined. I appreciate you.
Back Creek just poured a Bowman Brothers, he said.
Oh, did he? Nice.
Good stuff.
We got to get to that distillery.
I know it's like right up the, basically right up the road, but
it's pretty good way.
Pretty close.
All right, so hand me that Penelope.
Do you want them to vote between?
I'm gonna let y'all vote. We sometimes let y'all vote on which one you want to pick, and then I've got the last thing that I'm going to show you. Well, there actually is a couple things I may show you. So this is Penelope Architect. This is from the CJ's liquor store. They call it King Spirits. That stuff, I think Nathan brought over a bottle. It was really, really good. And then we got 10-year. This is a 10 cup, which is a 6-year 10 cup that we've not opened. And I'm gonna let y'all vote. 1883 is good.
Yes, it is.
But I love the 1923.
Yeah, I love both of those.
Those really good.
Those, actually.
Yeah, those are. Yes, he said Rio Bravo is with Dean Martin. Yes, and that's a great movie. 1883 was good, and
One vote for Penelope.
all right, so we got one for Penelope. Auntie Aaron can't type, so she can't choose.
She said, "Yeah, not."
Both are
Yeah.
very good. Yes, both are good. You pick whichever one.
Christy
10
said
cup,
10 cup.
1-1, another 10 cup, 2-1. Need an honest opinion, okay?
3-1. There's 3 10 cups.
3 10 cups.
Tom, Christy, and Terry.
Tom, Christy. Okay, we're gonna try the. Now I love 10 cup. The 14 was good. I thought the 10 was the best.
Holly Walnuts 10 cup.
All right, so we're going with 10 cup. We put this Penelope down, and then the next story I'm gonna tell you is I went to West Virginia, and in West Virginia, a lot of people don't know this, but 2/3 of the state of West Virginia is national forests, largely very uninhabited. There's been so many sightings in West Virginia that it's sightings that have been reported is a lot. And the thing is, West Virginians, they see something they don't tell anybody. They may not even tell their family for 20 years. It's just the way they are. They're, they don't want people to ridicule them or think they're crazy or anything like that. Of course, I'm from West Virginia. My family's from West Virginia. And I don't keep too many secrets. But this 10 cup ought to be good. And then I'm going to tell you about West Virginia, which this, I went camping and over in a place called the Island Campgrounds in Pocahontas County, I think. And I like cooking outdoors because it brings curious things in. It could be bears.
It could be raccoons.
Could be, whatever. Ooh, he says, I had Bigfoot sighted on my property by a neighbor. Wow. I would love to hear that story. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to go there. Send me an email about it. I'm going to put my email right here. And send me an email. Tell me the story and see if that's my email. This has to go to somebody.
Yeah.
Seeking Vegas Sunrise, Christine and Anthony. And so here you go, Christine and Anthony, who, by the way, strand of hands up there they gifted me. That was a fun video. Yes. That was so nice of them to send that to us.
Yes.
And that is good stuff.
We enjoy that.
Yes. Really good stuff. I think the strand of hands, that company, the same one makes this. I'm not sure. Anyway,
I'm not sure.
It was better the first time, but it's still pretty good.
That's for you guys.
6 years. Somebody wanted an honest opinion. I will always give you an honest opinion. Because if I buy it with my own money, I don't even care if you give it to me. I'll still tell you. Strand of hands is good.
Yep.
Oh, I should have. You got to do it in the cup.
Forgot about the 10 cup.
There's a clan that. Auntie Aaron, I definitely want to hear this. So please send me. I would love to go out to both of these properties and investigate, check it out, talk to y'all. That would be so cool. When I moved out, they followed me.
Oh, Lord.
That was okay. I imagine that might happen everywhere you go. uh, visit me. I'm beside those big, tall power lines. I'm in Georgia. Oh, she's in Georgia. Uh, the Georgia, I've been to that museum down there in Georgia. That was so cool. That was a good museum. All right, that doesn't smell great.
It smells a little more bitter compared to the
It
two
smells
we
like a
had.
tin cup. Wait a minute.
Well,
Okay, that smells a little better.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's probably not
Everything's
a good
kind of
sniffer.
like, it's not. I can't
What am I
really
getting?
pick out much.
I'm getting like a licorice. A
Mhm.
black licorice is what I'm kind of smelling.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say like a
probably
molasses, but
mm, probably a little bitter, but I don't know yet.
let's try it. Hmm. I tell you what, this would be a good introduction to for people that are not into, because
It's not hot.
it's only 84 proof.
It's not hot at all.
Um, it's a little sweet. It's a little cinnamony, but it's like there's nothing. I mean, this is an easy sipper. It almost reminds me of an Irish whiskey because you can sip it so much.
Mm-hmm. You can. One thing I get a flavor wise, because it's a little compared to the other two that we've had, I think those were sweeter. This is a little more bitter.
Mm-hmm.
After it's gone, the finish is sort of almost like a tobacco flavor.
That's, yes, right in the very back. It's this little, it's like either real oaky or, like you're saying, a little bit of tobacco. It doesn't have a long finish, like it's not much of a hug or like here. Now, surprisingly, like Buffalo Trace will give you a nice warm hug. Mm-hmm. That's why I say, for starter, that's a great one, Buffalo Trace.
It's not a bad sipper. Like I said, it doesn't burn your throat. So again, that's why it's easy to sip.
I have heard that too, Back Creek, that they move along power lines sometimes. He says, "Hold on, my Meyer, so we don't sip anything." Well, you can chug that Irish because it's like
easy.
It's not gonna burn you. It's just like a nice sip. That's the way this tin cup is. I would give this like a 73. And that's a good score. That's something you go to. You sip on it every day. Not bad at all. Now I'm gonna pour it back in here and try it out of a tin cup. Terry, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you a lot.
Yes, thank you.
And we won't be on too much longer, but thank y'all for coming in. We got a couple more things to talk about. So what I'm going to do right now, Tom gulped before he was told he was supposed to sip. So I was camping out. I cooked. I took a walk. I kept hearing rock clacks every once in a while. Nothing major, but every once in a while I hear like a ch. And I'd get my attention. I'd peek up. So it was from this video called West Virginia Bigfoot Vocalizations. So I'm going to share my screen again and let you hear some of this. But if I were you, I'd go watch the whole thing. Now, at first, what I saw or what I heard was these dogs yapping. And here it goes. It's dark in the tent. You hear the dogs.
I wish you could hear these yells. It's like nothing I have ever heard before. It was like a roar, like, not a coyote. Probably not wolves. I don't think there's wolves here. Not sure. I had just put my it was like they were yelling or chanting back and forth to each other.
When you
Just put my everything up, phone up, light up. I'm fumbling around. I hear these noises. I'm like, oh my God, I need to. They were loud too.
the bad thing, I was only using my phone and I didn't have any other kind of microphone.
I can hear dogs. So before I heard the howling, I thought that I'd heard like this mumbling voices. Like that.
All right, I'm gonna stop. So this went on for a while, and times that's just me snoring. The I think I missed what Aaron said. But it says, I forgot to say I'm a kind of big city girl and they try to make it sound canine, but if you know already, you can definitely tell. Yes. So with what really got me was that it was like there were two or more like yelling like and then there was a so if you're on your TV, I would turn the volume up and so you can hear, and just remember There's Ronnie C. Ronnie C's in the
Hey,
house.
Ronnie C. Welcome in.
Man,
How are you?
Ronnie's such a good guy. I've known him since forever.
I know.
so anyway,
Good to see you.
yeah, good to see you, Ronnie. And so I was so freaked out, and it started to sort of drizzle, and I remembered, I'm like, oh no, I left my lamp, the little propane lamp that you hang up.
Lantern.
Yeah, lantern. Thank you. And so I left that out, and I'm like, oh, I got to go get that. It was off, but I didn't want to leave it in the rain. So I was like, I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go out to get it, but I didn't want to leave it in the rain. So I'm like, I went out and I opened up the back of my car and I put that thing down, and I took that whole tent down like probably in less than a minute, and I threw it in the car. It was 3 a.m. and I came home. That's how shook up I was. I get back home, it's like 6 a.m. Tina's like, what are you doing?
World.
He says Bowman Brothers is hitting the spot. There you go.
Good job. And there's Bud Has.
Where's that?
How are you doing?
Oh yeah.
Good to see you.
He said, great live stream, but I'm not really a Bigfoot guy. I got to admit, my favorite video of yours is from Prescott, Arizona.
There you go.
The Hacienda Inn video, including the Palace Saloon, is
That's awesome.
okay. Everybody, go watch that, because that is one of my favorite videos.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I had that little EMF detector out. That thing was lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. And I even put it away from me, put it on the bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy smoke. I say, I guess I'm going to spend the night with whatever spirit that is, because I'm sleepy. And like, that was the craziest thing.
Yeah, for sure. Now, y'all, I'm telling you.
We'll definitely have to do that. That sounds good.
The tin cup I've been sipping on again, just
That's
because
good.
it's an easy sipper.
Mm-hmm.
So for my scores, I'm going to give actually the Woodford 88, the 2XO a 90, and the tin cup a 75. Those are my scores.
This thing ain't let me see the new comments. What the heck is wrong with this thing? There we go.
There you go. Just go scroll.
All right. So guys, let me just say, from when I was a little kid, we talked about how I've seen the Patterson-Gimlin film, watched the movies, and then later on in life start regain some interest, especially through like the Les Stroud videos, and then listening to David Paulides and Scott Carpenter, who rest his soul, has passed away. And then I head to Willow Creek because I want to get to the Patterson-Gimlin film site, and I still haven't made it there, but I did see a Bigfoot there. And then I come back, have that incident in West Virginia. Somebody the other night in one of Les Stroud's newest videos, Les himself was talking about how he feels like there's just some people that are kind of like, I don't know. He said, I don't know if tag is the word, but they reveal themselves to you in certain ways. And I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I've been tagged. I don't know what it is, but I just know that something strange that I keep having those incidents like that. And on a recent trip, when I went to I did a hike to the devil's bathtub, I had a rock thrown at me. And I don't know, maybe it was a human that was up in the woods. I don't know. But they threw a rock at me, landed right behind me. Obviously, they could have hit me if they wanted to. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it was. Don't know who did it, or if something did it. I don't know. But all I know is a rock landed behind me, about that big. So that's crazy.
And I'm hoping that we get to go to the Allen campground. To me, that's like, I mean, I've hiked with him there a little bit and visited, but not overnight, like when he stayed with the vocalizations. But that's kind of one of our plans, to hopefully do something like that this summer there, to do an overnight. But every time I've been there, I'm like, I've not had any experience, but I have had a couple of times. Like one time where you were with the tree knots, just this eerie feeling of like, something kind of feeling like something's kind of watching you. And that's, probably the extent of it. And the other time for me, I think, was when we hiked the Boat Mountain trail, where the little kid Dennis.
We kept hearing voices that whole, hearing grunts.
And it was just a weird feling. So there's been a few times for me that has happened, but that's about the extent of it. So we're going to head up there sometime this summer and do that.
So Aaron says it's usually because you have a good heart if you don't have bad experiences. If you only have bad experiences, you should self-reflect and you should pray. I always, it's very like at the Hacienda place and the other places. I've been at the Mizpah Hotel and some other places like that, when there are spirits, and it's very important that you pray. And I do that when I'm going Bigfoot hunting too, because as Scott Carpenter says, and you may not believe this or whatever, he felt like the Bigfoot were Nephilim. And I think I'm going to save that for a video here pretty soon about the Nephilim were angels that came down to earth before the flood. Yes, and I know you mean Bigfoot. Yeah. It says that's her thing. Oh, you guys need to meet the Northwest Native Tracker. She's on your side of the US. That's her YouTube name. She's indigenous, has a relationship with people on the Cali side.
Back Creek Cabin said he wants to go Bigfoot hunting.
Yes, I know. We'll see. Yeah, she goes, I don't know nothing about ghosts. I'm just going to play a very short clip from Scott Carpenter, who is the smartest guy on Bigfoot I've ever known. He wrote the book, Truth Denied. If you're interested in Bigfoot, you need to read that. It was about the DNA study. And I'm going to play this really short clip. The video is longer. And we'll see what Scott Carpenter had to say. Because he thought these things could be evil. Like, especially the dog men. But he also said some of them they try to be good. Like some of the Bigfoot try to be good. Oh, wow. Auntie Erin says she spoke with Dr. Melba Ketchum. That is...
That's awesome.
The lady that did all the DNA study. You got to read that book by Scott Carpenter. So here's Scott. He's passed away. He's one person I wanted to meet. Another, but he passed away. I did get to meet Les Odell, who is just a genius of a guy and a smart, kind, just a great guy. And I got to meet him, and hopefully I can join him on some hunts later. He's such a good person. He's
Really
amazing.
is.
So he went over with me to do the Fireco Monster video, and that was a lot of fun. Mostly just getting to meet with him. So, did I share my screen already?
Mm-mm.
All right, let's do it. This is Scott Carpenter talking about Bigfoot. He says everything is connected, and it's satanic at the core, because if you're, so you have to stay prayed up.
To kind of recoup here,
It's kind of a
the Sasquatch and these other things I mentioned are all in the same box. They're not different boxes. They're all interrelated.
He says that because he thinks they're all from fallen angels that became the Nephilim. That's why he said they're all in the same box.
all have the same direction. There's a commanders or someone in charge, and that's the same person. I think it's satanic at the core. Everybody's, you just got through saying, yeah, some of them have broken free from that. But here's the problem. Even if they've broken free, have to deal with the influence of these other entities. And these other entities are going to be associated with them. So even if a Sasquatch is good and made the choice and is doing right, following God, he still, or they'll have the day, they still have to deal with what they are, just like.
All right. So now, they don't want to play too much of that, because a lot of people will say, man, that's really out there. And maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is.
I think that's why it's such a mystery, because there's a lot of different perspectives on it, and different folks have had different experiences.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is such a, and of course, David Plitus, I think he's on the thing with them going through portals. Scott Carpenter believes that too. And I think they got to that because people will track them footprints for a long way, and then they're gone. Where do they go?
It's like kind of
That's very strange. So I don't know. All I know is the one I saw looked like it's flesh and blood being creature that I did not want to approach, and I'm glad he was 30 yards away. So,
and he appeared,
and I have my
and
thoughts
then he was gone.
Of what I think so too, but we're not going to touch on that today. And it's been such a nice live stream. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. It was so good to see everyone. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, Trailblazers, for becoming Trailblazers again. We appreciate you.
Yeah. The more you learn, the more you open up questions. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. We tried some bourbons. Did you give them your scores, or did I interrupt you?
I don't know. I think I gave them. I gave the Woodford Double Oaked 88, the 2XO a 90, and the 10 Cup a 75. Just for the record, I wrote it down. So.
Okay. There you go.
But yeah, thank you, Trailblazers, for becoming Trailblazers again.
Yes. Great to see everyone. Thanks everyone who came in and hung out all this time. That means a lot. Sure appreciate it. And hopefully we'll be doing this in a week or two again.
Yep.
And because we enjoyed it. I have a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun for me tonight. Hope you guys did enjoy it.
Yep.
And Tom E., you're just the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate y'all very much.
Yes. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Be safe, like she says, and always keep it squatchy.